Hello everyone, we are with the criterion 4. It is on the infrastructure and learning resources. Learning plays a very important role and without infrastructure it is not possible. Good organizations invest a lot on the infrastructure. They see to it that the infrastructure improves and the learning facilities also improve. Improvement of the infrastructure promotes good learning, and therefore this criteria focuses on the infrastructure and learning resources. We will look into each of these areas. When we talk of these areas, this is criterion 4 as I made a mention. 4.1 talks about the physical facilities. What are the different physical facilities that the institution has? The question speaks as the institution has adequate infrastructure and physical facilities for teaching learning. That is classrooms, laboratories, computing equipment, etc. A link needs to be given which gives all the details. Infrastructure here, sufficient classroom, these would be measured with the number of students. When we talk about sufficient classrooms, we need to see to it that it matches up with the timetables. And therefore, infrastructure really makes a big difference. This has a weightage of 5 marks, but these 5 marks actually multiply out in a sense because infrastructure is needed for every aspect. And therefore, all the detail that you have about infrastructure, it could be classrooms, it could be seminar halls, it could be laboratories, it could be available spaces for learning. All these aspects need to come in this particular question. A complete list needs to be provided, the details need to be provided, the dimensions need to be provided, the floors need to be provided, and all the details need to come for this particular aspect. We come to 4.1.2, which talks about the institution has adequate facilities for activities, sports, games, indoor and outdoor, gymnasium, yoga, etc. The first question 4.1.1 I talked about the actual learning spaces. The second speaks about the other activities that are to be carried out. For example, if yoga activities are to be conducted, we need a separate hall which would be having sufficient space. If we are talking about games, in case we are talking about indoor games, then in that case, though the space for yoga and that of some indoor games can be compensated in the same hall, even then, but for the outdoor games, we need to show all the necessary the game space that we have, the grounds that we have. If we have a football ground, a photograph of the football ground would be needed. Something very important in this criterion happens to be that we need to geotag the photographs. Geotagging is done with the help of certain kind of apps. There are cameras, high-end cameras, who provide us the locations, that is the geographical locations in terms of latitude and longitude. Even normal good mobiles can have geotagging appliances. Apps are available which provide geotagging. Now what does geotagging tell us? When you take a photograph through a geotagged app, then in that case, the photo that comes, it comes with the latitude, the longitude, because it is internet ready situation. So we need internet for this particular aspect also. When the photograph is taken, it tells us about latitude, longitude. It also tells us about the date on which the photograph has been taken and the time on which the photograph has been taken. So these are the four aspects that you are able to see: latitude, longitude, date, time. What more is provided is a space on the photograph where you can actually type out as to what is the structure that you have photographed. For example, it's a football ground of XYZ college. This can be preserved out on the photograph. In some cases, you are even able to see the geographical location picture that comes along with it. Such kind of devices and such kind of photographs are extremely important in this criteria. When we talk about the classrooms in 4.1.1, you are able to see if it has all the necessary digital equipment for showcasing out, then in that case you need to take a photograph of it, you need to see to it that it is geotagged. The recent geotagged pictures will be counted out, old pictures will not count out, and therefore this criterion goes with geotagging in brief to say. So all the facilities that we have, they need to be photographed, they need to be geotagged, they need to be uploaded. If we have 10 classrooms with the projectors, we need to take the photograph of all the 10 classrooms. We need to see to it that the photograph should possibly come when the lectures are actually going on, because then in that case you are able to show the utilization. So these are some areas that I wanted to make a mention of in 4.1, 1.1 and 4.1.2. We come to the next aspect in 4.1, that is 4.1.3, percentage of classrooms and seminar halls with ICT enabled facilities such as smart rooms, LMS, etc. Here we are not only talking about the classrooms, we are also talking about the technological support that a particular classroom has. So for example, when I go to a good number of institutions, I find out that many organizations have all the classrooms with the ICT support. Then in that case, they need to make a mention of it. Keep in mind, we should not make a mention saying that we have portable supports. We may be having 10 projectors, we may be having 10 classrooms, but what is expected out over here happens to be that the projector and the classroom, they need to be together. The projector should be a fixed projector that we are able to see. LMS is a facility whereby which is called as the learning management system. This learning management system helps us in planning our academics. Whether that can be showcased is also one more aspect that is expected out over here. Now when we talk about 4.1.4, average percentage of expenditure excluding salary for infrastructure augmentation during the last 5 years. When we talk of augmentation, it would mean that what is the new that is being added out. For example, we have 5 classrooms to which new technology has been added up, or for which some new projectors have been put up. So here this is augmentation. We have a building to which 2 more classrooms have been added up, or 4 more classrooms have been constructed. Now this is augmentation. Augmentation is a continuous development of the institution. And how much of augmentation expenses have come in, that needs to be mentioned out over here. In the process of augmentation, salaries are not to be counted out. And therefore, criteria 4.1 talks about the physical facilities of the organization.